bust. I told that baby go bust, 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 bust.
We're still on some podcast vibes. Next thing I want to talk about is Rema, baby. Come down. Oh, that's your boy, lockdown. Baby, you swear live and now. The nigga's too much. So yeah, he's just released his latest project. I think I could stand to be corrected, but I think it's his last project with Mavens. Because remember, he's leaving Don Jazz's Mavens. You guys can watch the video. I made a video about that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the last project with them. And yeah, it's interesting. I mean, there's mixed reviews about the project, especially some of the music videos, some of the sounds. I don't know, you're getting a whole lot of people saying, oh, ritualistic, dark, ooh, spooky, ooh. It's just, I don't know. So it's interesting. I did watch some of the stuff. Some of the stuff is, a bit, left compared to what he used to, because he makes Afro beats, he makes dancehall. So it's very rhythmy, it's very vibey, it's very, so this other stuff is quite different. So I think that's why he's here on this show on Apple Music. It's called Le Code. I think it's Le Code. The Code is a French show. Yeah. No, yeah, French people. Yeah, oui. J'aime, yeah. So yeah, so he's on here. The host is Mehdi Maizi. I don't know if I say it correct. If I wrong, somebody in the comment, you can correct me, right? So you okay? So yeah, he's gonna be talking about it. Let's hear what he has to say, man.
About people wanting a specific Rema, because your last album was very successful. Of course, there was Calm Down, but it was not only Calm Down. You had several hits on this one, and then now you're coming back with a new project.
Yes.
So first of all, how do you challenge yourself after an album like the previous one?
My last album, I had something at the back of my mind, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If I had the chance to make it 100% perfect, I will not make it perfect. I'd rather make it 80%, 70%. Because it gives me something to look forward to. That's the essence of life. If everything is perfect, then you wake up in the morning, what are you chasing? Right? So I feel like I added another 10%, still not perfect.
Yeah.
Still keeping every level of perfectionism for, the different intervals I'm going to drop my different albums. I feel like this one is more raw.
Yeah.
It's more raw. It's more local. It's like a reset, taking Afrobeat back to what it was, from the beats to the lamba to the vibe, the flow, simplicity, even in the mixing, the dirtiness,
I wanted something which was more
raw and organic, because I feel like with the success that has, come to Afrobeats, I feel like it's slowly changing our perception of the sound, I know, not to shade anyone, but everyone is, chasing something that the whole world can enjoy, in as much as they are doing what they love. But I feel like with the success that has come, I feel like we're listening to the voices of the world too much, and we gotta listen to the voices back home to just keep our roots. Our roots is very important. Afrobeat for what it is very important. And I feel like this project is helping me bring back that essence, bring back that energy, and place a reminder, not just for the fans, but for the creators. It's also quite difficult because it's a reset to the fan base ears. It might not be my music. It might just be what they have been digesting for a long time.
Yeah.
So they might put the blame on my music. Like, what kind of song is this? Why are you doing this now? Oh, I feel like I've heard something like this in 2015, but it might not just be me. It might just be what you have been fed with over time. So, they're used to it.
When you say getting to what Afrobeat
interesting. All right.
It originally is, did you listen to a lot of old albums, of course, because we had many and great Afrobeat artists, of course, Fela Kuti and legends like that.
Yeah.
Did you listen to these guys, to these people, to create this new music?
I had to go back. I feel like mostly I took a lot of inspiration from Mohit. Because the first 4 seconds when the Mohit song coming, you already know it's a Mohit song. Don Jazzy just go crazy on the beats. The times where Olamide used to drop, crazy hits as well. Like, he still just crazy hits. Well, like at the time when an Olamide song comes on, you still notice, P Square.
P Square. I used to love P Square. P Square, favorite man.
Maya, there used to be times where the beats just, Amapiano is great, Amapiano is fire, but there used to be a time where Afrobeats, like production used to be so insane that nothing can survive in the club in Africa. You gotta play that Afrobeat, But I'm not saying we lost that, but I'm just saying that we need more of that. I don't really want us to go too far off away from that. We need that to continue. Yeah.
And especially in a time where, a lot of people are talking about Afrobeats being maybe the #1 genre in the world right now, actually, because it's listened by everyone and it has a great influence on people. Do you feel a responsibility, someone like you, has to take it back to the roots, maybe?
Yeah, since the one I felt chosen. I felt like, yes, there's definitely a role to play. And it's quite it's quite good seeing someone with this high level of success. It's easy to just continue, you know. I have songs in.
You could do another Calm Down, or
you know, I have songs to continue evolving Afrobeats in this wavy path and this globalization path. But I feel like I'm going to be in the game for a long time, right? But that essence of where I'm from, I don't want that to change. You know, like my boys would tell.
Okay, no, dope. Excuse me. Interesting. I love what he's saying about, you know, taking Afrobeats back to the roots and stuff like, because I feel like the genre has definitely exploded. Same thing with Amapiano. The genre has definitely exploded, but it's kind of like, it's not like we want to gatekeep it, but it's just like when, you know, these other people do the genres, these other countries and other nations, it just sounds so different and it doesn't hit the same. And it's just because, you know, obviously they've got their own flavor that they add to their own sound, their own culture, whatever it is, you know, but it just sounds so different. It doesn't really give you the same, you know, feel. But yeah, that's music, man. That's music. But shout out to Rema. It's interesting what he's saying. Definitely want to finish that album of his. He Is. I don't know if it's that how you pronounce it. He is. People are saying it's creepy. People are saying it's crazy. But I want to give it a listen to see what's the vibes. I listened to He. That was very interesting. Like I never thought Rema would make something like that. So I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was great, but it was interesting. So yeah, shout out to Rema. Shout out to the boy. He's prospering. He's doing his thing. Killing it. It's like his suave, man. I like his swag. I like his. It reminds me like Lil Yachty. It gives me Lil Yachty vibe because it's so well dressed, so stylish, well spoken, articulate, dope. Shout out to the boy. All right, cool. Let's move on.
Bus. I told that baby go. Bus.